So basically, the Mario Party topic of the day, I was going to talk about why you should not drive with Lyft and why you shouldn't do rideshare in general. Like, I've been doing it for a number of years, it just doesn't pay off. It should be like a last resort. Basically, like what happens is if you make over $600, you basically have to end up, you don't have to worry about paying tax back. So it's really not great. But let me tell you why you shouldn't drive with Lyft. The problem I had with Lyft is like they literally will terminate your account if someone makes a false accusation. And a lot of times people will try to get over on you. Like they'll try to ask for an extra stop. They'll try to eat in your car, stuff like that. And when you tell them no, they just make a false accusation. It's very rare, but like once it happens, you kind of get screwed because you might get your account terminated just like that. That's what happened to me. So I highly recommend if you're gonna drive with rideshare, I highly recommend doing it with Uber. Lyft is just too wishy-washy. I wouldn't mind like downloading both apps, like what I did. Like I would, if I could do it all over again, I would still have both apps. But just know that you shouldn't rely on Lyft because they won't give you an explanation. Like they'll just cancel your account, and then next thing you know, you don't have an explanation and you're out of money. So like, just don't depend on it. I would have Lyft. Lyft will be like your backup plan, But generally, what you want to do is you want to. And let me tell you why you shouldn't drive rideshare in general, and why it should be a last resort to make ends meet. Because first of all, like I said, at tax time, it's gonna. Like you're gonna get screwed over. I ended up owing $5,000 this year at tax time, and that's with me like risking my life on the road. That's with me dealing with all the BS through the traffic. That's with me paying money for gas. Like money's out of my own pocket for gas. That's including gas. I still ended up owing like $5,000, so it's just not worth it. And especially not with Lyft. I'm telling you, like if you had to choose, like. So the other thing about that there was like cancellations. When people cancel rides on you, this is going to happen a lot for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is. Sometimes people cancel instantly. Sometimes people take a while to cancel. But Uber, you're always going to be protected with cancellations. You're always going to get at least $5. So you benefit from that. With Lyft, usually you'll get $2 per cancellation, and that's sometimes if you've been driving. Like that's sometimes if you drive all the way to the destination and then they cancel or they don't show up, you still get like $2. Sometimes it's $1. Sometimes it's nothing. Like I've had a few times where I argued with them. Like I deserve money for a cancellation. So it's always some drama with Lyft. Like it always seems like it's a situation where like you're always dealing with different people every time, and then like this person didn't hear about it. You know what I mean? Like it's very disconnected. Like it's like they don't know what they're doing. It's like a crap show. Basically, it's pretty bad. So it's a situation. I got knocked out, but so yeah, Lyft is just. So you're not really protected with cancellations. That's the problem. So with Uber, you're always gonna get that $5 cancellation. The other thing about Uber though too is like, especially if you do like an Uber share. The rider has like 2 minutes to the rider has 2 minutes to get to you. So if you have like another rider in your car, you're protected because like the rider's gonna have another they're gonna have 2 minutes to get in your car. Otherwise, you can cancel it and you'll still get the $5 fee. So you have like certain benefits that you have that Lyft doesn't offer. So the main thing is a termination thing though. You got to be careful with that because they'll just terminate you. They won't give you any explanation. I tried appealing and. You know what I mean? So it's just very wishy-washy. Uber will support the driver. They're going to take your complaints. They're going to take any complaints seriously. They're going to ask you, and they're going to ask the rider. They're going to give you a chance. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be like we're just going to terminate your account. Like Uber will give you a chance. They'll explain. They'll get the explanation from you and the rider. And then most of the time they know it's BS. And then they'll actually honor. Like I have so many messages where they honor how much time you spent on the road. So. I love stuff like that. They'll acknowledge you, as where Lyft doesn't. Lyft does not. So that's really the big thing. That's something to think about. You're paying and just in general, like you're paying money on gas. Like it's just not worth it. There's no promotions like it used to be. Like it used to be to the point where you'll at least get some kind of promotion offer, and you don't really get that anymore. So it used to be like do 60 trips on the weekend. If you're full time, you can do that. You can knock 60 trips out. You'll get an extra $300. Now it's like they'll give you like instead of $300, they'll give you like $40, and then instead of like a $50 you know, instead of like a trip from the airport to like, you know what I mean? Like if you're doing like a 40-mile trip, you're supposed to get like $40, you know. But now they got it to where like you make $25, you know. So it's like now is a really bad time to be in rideshare. Like it's a really good time to get out and, you know, get a real job. I hate to say it, but like trust me, like at the end of the day, like they just don't deserve you. Like if you're a driver and you're thinking about, you know, like if you're a driver for Lyft or for Uber, like you just don't. They don't deserve you at the end of the day. Like you're doing all this hard work. You're out there on the road, risking your life, dealing with these crazy drivers for what? You know, it's just not worth it. So that's just something to think about. I'm not trying to be a downer, but I'm just trying to give you the real, you know, the real perspective. So, but anyway, if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. You know, if the same thing happened to you, you know, I'd like to hear your perspective. If you have any additional questions, you know, comment in the bottom below. And that was the Mario Party topic of the day. Feel free to join by, you know, like just check out a stream when I do this Mario Party topic of the day. You know, it's fun. We talk about various things. It's like an experiment that I've been trying to do with a game that's very simple to, like, you know what I mean? Like you can. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.